What is up, guys? So the last time you saw me, I wrecked my 240 pretty good. I ended up rear-ending my friend in a tandem pretty bad and destroying like the whole left corner of my car. Yesterday, I wasn't planning on filming. I was taking the day off to catch up with some errands, some sleep, and get ahead of myself for the week. But being me, we got a little motivated and it got a little out of hand. We ended up getting a lot of work done. But I got some footage of that. It's not the best, but we're gonna show you right now and get you guys caught up to speed. B-Haul thought we should take the front end apart on the S13. I think we were all eager to see the real damage, and we just got it apart. What do you think?
It's not bad. I mean, this like front end was never perfect to begin with, but
if it fits,
we'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it to fit again.
The real major damage is right here. That's really I mean, that's like the bad part of it, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not even. You see here, I don't see really any damage going on. This didn't kink, so it looks like the upper rails for the most part is completely
a little buckledge.
Have fun swinging around
the you know, it's not like I'm using body tools right now.
So Ryan's whole rear end, the car that I hit, is all tube, so it's basically all this stuff. And I think his rear tube literally just went right here and destroyed the corner because this is untouched. The top of my fender, just everything was hit right here.
We'll re-weld that. For the most part, it's pretty roughed out. Granted, I'm not using any body tools right now. I'm using these two pieces.
Let me show you guys some of the damage to the parts. So the headlight took the front of the damage. I mean, look at it. Ugh. So these headlights are known as bricks. So a lot of you guys are probably wondering in the comments, like, why do people keep saying bricks? That's what this headlight is called. There's 3 different variations of the Sylvia headlight, and these are the most desired. They're really expensive. Now, I told myself I would never drift with bricks unless I got a really good deal on them. Luckily, one of my friends actually gave me a really good deal on these, so I didn't have much into them, and that's why I drifted on them, and I destroyed one. It's okay. I have double projectors and I have triple projectors. I'm gonna throw one of those on and have mismatched headlights. I think it'll be kind of funny. I don't know. It's character. And then if another brick pops up for a good deal, I'll take it. But I mean, look at this thing. This would be a funny wall trinket. My grill is perfectly fine, which is pretty cool. The corner marker, I mean, it's not perfect, but the fact that it still has the mounting tabs on it is like the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I mean, it rips off the headlight. That doesn't happen. And then the Sylvia mounting bracket, it was like twisted, but I tried to bend it back, but it's pretty flimsy. And I have like 2 more sets of these, and you could buy these brand new from Nissan for like 30 bucks. So it's not like the end of the world. Well, the fender is pretty destroyed. It's repairable for sure. We have a huge crack here. Ripped off the mounting bracket here, but the corner is kind of destroyed, which kind of sucks because this would be really hard to, I guess, create, but it's not impossible. As far as that goes, my crash bar is perfectly straight. My corner is a little duff, but B will get that straight. Intercooler's good, just a few little scrapes in it. And then the hood, got a little fold right there. But the hood we can just bend back easily, and honestly I wanted to respray it really bad because I did a really, really bad job prepping this hood for paint. This is my old metal fenders that I ruined last year. The driver's side, same side I just ruined, I messed up pretty bad. So the goal is to make these work. I'd love to go back to metal fenders. These aren't perfect, but especially just to get us through the season. This whole like corner is messed up pretty bad. From like here down, the bumper cover, so I'm not worried about. But the most intricate part, Bri has to remake. And I'm gonna sit here watching and holding and to be useless. Yeah. Look at the vinyl wrap.
Oh, dude, the OG wrap.
Dude, this was the original, like the start of it all. I literally bought my old S13 shell and locked myself in my garage for like 4 days and just wrapped the whole thing.
I remember that.
I didn't really show much before, but it's getting shaped, so it's like in a rough shape. We're gonna mock it up on a car and get a better idea for it. We just cleaned up all the random edges right here. I did this one, I did a great job. Right, B? I did a great job.
Came out sick.
All right, so this is where the headlight bolts to basically the car, just on the fender. It's a pretty, I don't know, weak design, but it works. We have to make sure the corner marker fits. The whole corner is actually in a really good shape now that we kind of bent it all together. But the back of this actually hits here, so this has to go in a lot.
So this part was actually like completely flat before, and yeah, We're getting there. I need to weld this.
So all I have right now is a triple projector. These are probably my least favorite, but it's a headlight. I think Jip's got doubles. I should just go steal one of Jip's. Jip, if you're watching this, I'm gonna go steal your double. The doubles are my favorite. I have a set, I just gotta fix them. Perfect. So unfortunately, the mounting tab on the headlight for the side marker is missing. Whatever, it happens all the time. So we just did some zip tie magic, and she's in there. So, no biggie. Never put a Silvia grill in first try and had it line up perfect. I am extremely impressed. I usually always have to use washers to make this sit right.
I measured this before we started, and it was funny because I told Jimmy, so this got hit in this corner, right? You would think that everything would be over towards the passenger side.
Yeah.
I measured it, and everything actually is just a tiny, tiny bit over to that side. So this thing was probably hit before on this side, and Jimmy just straightened it back out.
Oh, we're
So
straight. Yeah, because
actually it fits better now than
I've
it did
never
before.
not had a gap here, like ever. We had to stack mad washers last
Yeah,
time.
no,
remember?
it's actually been repaired thanks to Jimmy's framework. Let's see how the hood lines up. Let's see what's close. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Right here.
All right, welcome back to the future, and here is where we left off. With the 240 officially looking like a car once again. So today we're gonna continue on the progress of trying to make the S13 look awesome again. We're getting there. The hard part's done. Now it's just the cleanup part, which is sick. But to also catch you guys up to speed, remember that project we were working on, you know, the green bubbly one with the straight 6 engine in it? Yeah, we got another part for it. So the last piece we needed for the drivetrain was the drive shaft. And of course, I just picked it up. It's finally done. This is a full custom drive shaft to use the Nissan transmission to the factory RX-7 differential. My buddy Jesse actually threw it together for me, measured it all up, all high-end joints, everything, things perfect. So now we officially have a full drivetrain for this thing. We could bolt it up and it's there. Now I know a lot of you guys are gonna comment, how long is it gonna take us to finish it up? Now, if it was like August or July and I still had a few months of the season, I'd be totally down with throwing the car together just to make it drive and have some fun with it for the end of the season. But since we're at mid-October now, we probably have like a month and a half left of good weather, if that. And that's not enough time to rush spending the money and half-assing things to just get it all together. So this is gonna still be our big winter project, and we're gonna make this thing perfect. All right, let's get to work. We gotta take off this fender because it's pretty duffed. She's officially all naked, but look at this fender. I mean, this thing's, I'm so sorry that I suck. All right, let's go in the storage and find my metal fender. All right, here we go. I actually got it out yesterday. Ugh, this thing's filthy. Now this one's mint. There's not any dings or dents on this damn thing. Hopefully I don't break it. We're gonna clean it up. Ready? These things are mint. Let's get these on, and hopefully the black matches that black half decent. I got this side situated. Bri is probably not gonna be happy with this door gap, but that's the best I got. Bri, if you're watching, sorry to disappoint. This corner's all set. Now the last thing I want to do for now is I want to cover this piece with vinyl. This isn't like fully worked with bodywork, but it's okay. This is already vinyl wrap, which I don't know if I said already. I mean, you could tell. So I'm going to cut a nice straight line right here and put a piece on the edge and just overlap it. And it should be a solid 2-footer. I mean, it looks better than this. All right, I would say this is a solid 10-footer. This thing looks mint. All right, so the headlights don't line up as perfect as I wish. I spent literally the last probably 45 minutes off camera trying to line this front end better. It's such a pain in the ass, B. I don't know how you do this for a living. This drives me absolutely insane, and I would say I have a decent amount of patience. I don't know. Once I get the bumper on, it's gonna look mint, but I'm gonna wait for B because we're gonna weld up this little edge here and fix this. Throw the bumper on, but from here on, I would say that's pretty good. All right, so I threw the bumper on for the hell of it, and you can kind of tell how the front end isn't like perfect anymore. I mean, I mangled this thing. We all got it straight as you could, but you can see that this whole corner right here needs to come out because this used to fit perfect. The whole bumper needs to go up somehow, but I think it's getting caught on the headlight piece for here. I mean, it looks presentable. It's a little upsetting just because this front end used to fit like perfect. The problem is the headlights actually bolt to the fenders. So if your fenders aren't perfect, your headlights aren't perfect, which makes everything else fit like crap. So it sucks how dependent these front ends are on the fenders. Just the positive to the pop-up front ends, but whatever. It's presentable. I could live with it. So the 240 is officially one piece. Garrett, it's presentable, right?
Yeah, looks great.
Right? I don't know. I'm upset. It was so nice.
It may be a little mismatched, but you know what?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I still got to fix the fender a little bit, and the bumper needs to come up just the hair. I think it'll look good. It's kind of refreshing to just see a different look coming from it. I don't know. Drew, what do you think?
Bitchin'. It looks fire.
So we've just been hanging out. There's not much more I can do on the 240 at this point. But what I want to do is I want to test fit something on the Black Sea because I'm kind of feeling a new look on this thing. So I have the Serb ones for the Black Z, which is these wheels. And as a wheel, I love these. I think they're actually a beautiful wheel for this car. But the way these wheels fit on this car is they're very aggressive. They're very poke. And it makes the whole car look really fat. And some people love that look. And it's a cool look. It's very aggressive. But for a car like this, I really like the slim look. I don't know. That's what I really want to go for on this car. Just sleek. Realize, why have I never thought about putting my VSMXs on the damn car? Which are these. So I got these forever ago in Florida, and there was a video I put out of me re-lipping one of them right here. So this one has a 3-inch lip, just like this wheel, and I fit this in the front, and it's literally perfect. And the silver looks amazing on the black, and I think it'd be fun to change the look up on this car, give it a little bit of a refresh. I have another lip, so I can get so the fronts are good. We can just get tires for those, but I need rear lips. So I want to see how big of a lip I could fit in the rear while making it not look so bulky. I'm thinking 4-inch is going to be the number. Seems like 4-inch is going to be perfect. And I have 4-inch lips, but they're not for these wheels. They're for Serbs, but for mocking up purposes, I can use them. So let's take one of these wheels apart and see how they fit on the car. Isn't it so nice? Comes right out.
Off with the face.
Off with the face. Gonna bust ass.
Oh, the chair's gonna flip out. Fly back into the Z.
Don't duff the peanut.
Put silicone.
Yo, I'm wondering how I'm thinking of it.
Wait. What do you got?
Ready? There we go.
I've built one set of wheels.
Oh, butter.
Yeah.
But there are some companies.
So a lot of guys will measure a lip like this on the outside and say it's 2.5. You're supposed to measure from the inner lip right there. So they're 2s. Bitch lips. So I mocked up a 4-inch lip on here, and like I said, this isn't the right lip for the wheel, so I can't use them unfortunately, but it actually looks a lot bigger in here than I thought it would. I thought it was gonna look a lot smaller, so I'm actually pretty excited. This actually might be pretty cool. Oh, that's perfect. They're not huge, but now I could tuck them, no issue. I don't know, I think I'm sold. I really like this look. I think it's a really period correct, cool look. I like the silver on the black. I'm so full. I got such a good deal on these to begin with that I honestly don't mind paying for the lips for the rear since we already have the fronts and making them like a mint set of wheels. So I don't know, today was kind of a slow day for me. Honestly, I was a little out of it, but I'd say we made really good progress on the 240. I mean, look at this thing. It's definitely presentable for the rest of the season. I'll take it. I hope you guys are proud of me. We still got some work to do on it to make it mint, but that's about it. We're gonna end it here, so you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And DrewTube,
Have a good night, folks.